the context of like the N word and how I perceive it, but which is definitely a great way to start off. But it cut me off on the last one, so fucking bear with it. But no, basically what happens is this movie takes place. It's like the last slave through the last fucking plantation in the '60s, where technically they weren't slaves, but his mom was getting raped by the plantation owner, and his dad finally stood up because at that point they were considered people, and it was like I think it might have been the '50s, but whatever. Basically, the dad gets shot in the fucking head by the plantation owner because keep in mind you didn't have full fucking equality at that point, and in the South they were still fucking killing them and burning them in buses and shit. It was fucked. So the dude just fucking caps his dad when he stands up for the fact that he had to watch as his wife was getting raped. Super fucked up. So the kid runs away. Ends up in basically like a town with like one of like the working class Africans, and the kids said basically because the kid's so old fashioned. By that point, that dude was working and getting paid. But the kid thinks that he considers himself like an indoor slave instead of an outdoor.
Yeah.
So he goes, I'm a working and I'm a smart, and basically says the N word. And the old man knocks the fuck out of him in the movie. Just knocks the shit out of him. Because basically what happened is he broke into the business that the old man worked at, and the old man gave him a job, and helped him out. But the old man fucking hated the N word because he's like, you don't fucking say that. He's like, that's not what we are, stuff like that. And basically like tried to teach the kid the importance of learning words meanings and not fucking like falling into what everybody else believes, which is actually like a pretty cool message all in all. And basically like the kid kind of sits there and he realizes he's like we're people, we're not, because that was a word used to dehumanize them, much like when we go to war. We use like krauts and shit like that to dehumanize it, make it easier to do shit that's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's the way you use words. So basically, it shows this guy growing up, and I think he's like in Harlem or some shit.
Yeah.
He's in basically like an African like slum area, and basically he's kind of a butler. He's kind of like a butler who was trained by like one of like the really well established like butler type individuals, because at that point it wasn't like a common thing for Africans besides like the indoor Africans in the South. And well, they weren't necessarily considered butlers, they were considered like hands, and that had kind of died out. So basically he was like taught by the last of that, because that's what the guy who helped teach him and stuff, he was basically an indoor slave who became a butler, and worked in a business and basically taught the kid the craft.
Yeah.
So that was his skill, and he became like the butler for the White House, and the president. And he was the president under Reagan. And it kind of takes place during like the Black Panther movement. His son basically he didn't feel like it was okay to get violent in protest. He thought peaceful protest was the way to go. Well, his son got fed up with shit, didn't want to listen to him, and went Black Panther. And he had to get his son out of jail. His son was involved with the bus burning incident and some other shit. So like it kind of puts him in historical precedence, and kind of like puts him at the point of like Reagan making the call out to the South that they needed to treat their Africans better, which was neat. But like he hated that his son was basically the era that started adopting the N word as like a brother type of referral, which mostly started in the Black Panthers, and he fucking hated that shit, dude. Like he hated that shit religiously. Because he knew, and even his son knew, like, but his son said it, and it would piss him off, because like he knew where he came from, and he didn't want that shit being brought back up. He didn't give a fuck about the context. But the son was like a disrespectful little shit throughout the entire fucking movie. It wasn't until like the son finally grew the fuck up and became an adult and got his shit together that he kind of had his little redemption arc, where he learns from his mistakes, he more aligns with Martin Luther King, and he in fact becomes one of the first black senators. Is kind of where the movie ends. I believe the movie actually had Oprah in it too. It was one of the few movies that actually had Oprah Winfrey in it. She played the wife. It was either Oprah. No, I think it was Oprah. I think it was Oprah. But for some reason, like, the wife had an affair in the movie. This was the only part of the movie I really didn't like. The wife has an affair with this, like, super ghetto guy. While her husband's working as a butler. It's basically she's having an affair with a scumbag while her husband's working his ass off in providing for their family and their kids. And then she, like, her redemption arc was like, oh, hey, the guy made fun of her husband for being a butler and called him the N-word. Because, like, the entire movie is about, like, African culture evolving and showing that they're human, while at the same time showing that they're not below anybody else and everybody's equal. But, like, it was also, like, toying with the ideas of, like, Africans judging other Africans, stuff like that. And that was kind of, like, rooting itself in that. Like, historically, like, moment for moment, it's not accurate. It's more historical fiction. But, like, for context and culture, dude, that shit slaps. And basically, I think the movie ends with him retiring under Barack Obama. It kind of looped around to, like, Barack Obama being the first black president. He has no context in it other than that, and it's just kind of a loop around to, like, that point in history, and then that's where it ends. He retires. He goes with his family. His son was, like, one of the first African senators, and at that point, his son's an elder senator. The wife is dead. But, like, here's the worst part: he never knew his wife cheated on him and had the affair, and the only reason the wife had a redemption arc is she snapped at the dude for calling her husband the N-word as a referral to, like, that called him a house N-word or whatever. Brought the statement back up saying that he was no better than a servant, and then she, like, kicked the guy out. But it was like, dude, you still had an affair, and, like, it's never handled. That's the only part of that movie that I thought was a little distasteful, because I'm pretty sure Oprah Winfrey, I'm gonna look it up, I think Oprah Winfrey's in it. I'm pretty sure she's the one who plays the wife. I don't want to be wrong, but I swear it's her. Movies she starred in. Yep. Okay, yeah, she was the wife. It's called The Butler. It was made in 2013.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Oprah Winfrey was the wife. I was going to lose my mind because I kept thinking that it was either Oprah Winfrey or the woman from The Help, but I was like, it's not the woman from The Help. The Butler and The Help are two really good movies that, like, I think anybody, especially studying African culture in the U.S., definitely needs to watch. Also, the woman in that makes a woman eat her shit pie, and it's fucking hilarious. Okay.
Weird, I'm sure I saw that. I'm sure I had the video somewhere. My main problem here is I'm thinking of a video that I think I have. The problem is I have so many fucking videos here. It's...
But no, The Butler is probably one of my favorite movies. The Help's another good one. I'm trying to think. The Gladiator's fucking amazing. For historical movies or historical fiction based movies, all just fucking great. What else? Trying to think. I also have a very strong opinion that almost all the Harry Potter movies are shit.
Deadass.
They're boring as fuck, and I read the books and was more entertained. And that's just fucking paper in my imagination. But also, like, the movies just kind of go their own route. And I think the only good Harry Potter movie is the Harry Potter movie without him in it, and it's the Magical Beasts or whatever.
Yeah.
That one's fucking great. I like that movie. Trying to think. Uh,
Or the difference is
bro,
that
the
technically it's a Harry Potter movie, but it's in universe Harry Potter. It's not technically a Harry Potter
yeah,
movie.
it's in the universe, but it's not about him. Yeah. Let's see. I think it's like Treasure Island, the like most modern remake, or the modern animation one that was like a really good animation. Uh, Atlantis, really good fucking movie. Holy fuck. I'm trying to think what other movies. Um, oh, dude, Fox and the Hound Dog, fucking great. It's also a really good movie, historically speaking, for like Southern culture. Um,
Give me a second. I'm gonna go gander for the video. I'm gonna go mute.
okay. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit.
We got a dirty little rat over here!
Whew, fuck. Oh, it's just the shotgun. 97, 88, 40.
Okay, fuck, I can't find it and I can't be bothered looking.
Oh, all right. The Reagan movie's really good, by the way. That's a pretty damn good movie. Um, I think what else? Um, hmm. I remember they made a 9/11 movie about like the emergency responders to the incident who died. So I guess there was like an entire like fire department force who went in to rescue people before the first building collapsed and before the second building was hit. But by the time the second building was hit and then it collapsed, it killed like the entire force. And there's a movie about all of them. That one's really good. I like a lot of historical movies, but like there are a couple like fantasy movies I like, but like some of those are few and far between. What about you, Unholy? You got any movies you love more than anything?
Oh, the Monty Pythons.
The Monty Pythons?
Historical shit.
I think some of them are a little overrated.
Some of them are fun. I enjoy them.
The Holy Grail's not terrible, but I don't think it's as good as people think it is.
No, I find it is a very good comedy.
Yeah.
The Life of Brian's a little bit better, but that's just me.
Fair, fair.
Plus, I enjoy ragging on Christians, so, you know, anything that does that is amusing to me.
That's the Roman one where they fucking had the guy, what was his name, like something that was
Biggest
funny,
Dickus?
and if the biggest dickus, yeah, and if the fucking interns laughed, they wouldn't get paid or some shit like that.
Give me a second. I'll grab it.
I just remember that that was a thing.
But it will be the flesh that's the problem.
Oh, it's somewhere around here. The problem is I have so many fucking TikToks. I have like, oh, so much.
Oh wait, are you trying to send me the memes from the Biggest Dickus movie?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh fuck, Unholy, I forgot. So you know Brazilian nuts? The big ass dark ones?
Yes, I'm very well aware of Brazilian nuts there, Hunter.
Well, you know what they're called in the US?
No.
It's not a good name. It's the
What?
N word, but then at the end of it it's toe. That's what they're called. N word
Oh.
toes. And the reason they are called that, historically speaking, I had to explain this to a coworker the other day because, like, I bought a can of nuts for work and I told him what my favorite ones, the Brazilian nuts, were, and he didn't recognize it, so I used the fuck terminology, and I believe I quoted it as this. I'm like, I don't want to call it what it is, but it might be more recognizable. It's what my fucking grandmother and my grandparents still call it, and in fact, we still sell bags of it. Not us, but certain areas in the U.S. still sell bags of it with that name, while most places have just called them Brazilian nuts and modernized. But the reason they're called that is because when they used to lynch black people in the South, they used to dismember their teeth, their toes, and their genitals, and use them as coin purses, and wear the other amenities as necklaces, which is why that became a thing, because they would keep the toes and fingers as necklaces for their children and shit. So that's why that exists, and why that terminology exists, and why it is fucked up.
I thought it was like Mexican, because what then the ones who speak Spanish, the name black is, you know.
Yeah, you would think that, but no.
I'm trying to be kind. It's around here? I just saw it like a couple seconds ago. Where the fuck is it now? Oh, do you want to know what's really fucked? Up where I used to live in Scotland. You know, like, you know the ice cream wafers with, like, the chocolate where it touches ice cream?
Yeah.
What would you think they'd be called where I'm from?
Wait, what is, so it's the chocolate covering the ice cream? Is that what you said it was?
Yeah, like you know how they have like those wafer fucking, basically like ice cream sandwiches, but they're like chocolate touching ice cream.
Okay.
What do you think they were called?
Well, we call them ice cream sandwiches, or fucking, I think some places in the South call them like mud pies.
Where my mum was originally grown up, and what we used to call it while we were up in Scotland, was a double black man.
Why?
I don't know, but that's what it was always called.
I'm so confused. I am so confused.
Yeah, we used to call it double black man. So you can imagine when we came down to England, into an area where the people who run the ice cream stands are Asian, Middle Eastern, so they're fairly dark. Imagine trying to figure out what you're supposed to call it and not call it double black man. Because you just walk up to like...
That is horrible for so many reasons.
Yeah, because we were just like, okay, how the fuck are we gonna ask for? Because it feels very, very, very rude to go to fucking this guy and ask for a double black man. But no, you can go up to like, depending on the area, you can walk up to a fucking ice cream truck and go, yo, let me grab
That's probably not the worst thing that's
black
happened in an ice cream truck in Scotland, let's be real.
I know there was an entire war around ice cream man, something like that.
The ice cream wars.
Yeah. That was fucking great. Fucked war, but, yeah. All to do with gangs and drugs. It fucking is the most wholesome drugstore you can ever have. Well, wholesome in the idea of it. The actual practice of it, not so much.
Yeah.
But it's the funniest idea of a war ever.
I am in complete agreement on that.
Just fucking... I'm legit just scrolling through them TikToks away because I know it's in here. And I started at the top now. I'm just scrolling through them video by video. Because I know it's here because I've fucking seen it. That's one thing that fucking annoys me. Maybe around here? Got it. Fuck. Eventually. Oh wait. Cancel sand. There we go. Thank you,
I
fuck.
always love it in there like that.
There we go, check that. I said 2 additional ones with it, but they were in my list, so. But that's the actual story behind the biggest, dickest thing, is what I sent you. God, I want this fucking game to be installed already.
Okay,
Fucking
let me see
irk.
what you got here.
All caps, like I'm yelling at all the nice people walking by for eternity. My brother used the word fleek in a sentence, and I had trouble listening to the rest of our relationship. Is this real? It's real in my heart. Energizer launches smartphone with battery that will last a week between charges. Imagine laying in bed scrolling through your feed and this cinder block slips out of your grasp and falls on your face. Weirdest thing about drinking a 52-ounce big gulp from 7-Eleven isn't the enormous sugar rush, but the fact that you go straight to
I love Ryan
my
Reynolds.
yawning mouth
I
seemed
do.
really fucking pleased with herself. Joke's on her. She'll have to bury me someday. You know, everybody thinks their baby's a genius. My baby? Totally average. I am not an adult. Don't mistake me for an adult. Never become one either. 11 years ago, I remember reading a Deadpool comic and feeling like this is a once-in-a-lifetime connection. Then a few years later, I met my wife Blake. Once-in-a-lifetime connection can happen twice. Then we had our children. And that's when I realized I love Jen.
I love Jin.
Right, boy, before granting you entry to Australia, you must first answer these simple questions.
Okay,
What is the official language of the state of Australia?
foul language.
Correct. When Australians say they are
Foul
watching
language.
the footy, what are they doing?
Drinking.
Yeah. What is Australia's most popular wine?
That they're constantly confused with New Zealanders.
Correct. Who are Australia's most well-known hard rock artists?
The Aboriginal people.
Correct. What endangered species can be found on Bondi Beach?
Sunburned Irish people.
Yeah. Which queen still represents Australia?
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
She does. What are the Australian soccer team more commonly known as?
Shite.
Yeah. Australia fundamentally disagrees with the international community on which important issue?
Vegemite.
Correct. Which recurring event wreaks havoc and devastation throughout Australia each and every year?
Australia Day.
Correct. What is Australia's biggest import?
Backpackers.
What is Australia's biggest export?
Backpackers who overstayed their visa.
Congratulations, boys, you passed the test!
Yes!
Unfortunately, you're still being deported.
What? No, why?
You found a whole bunch of sausages in your bag.
When actors break character, part 9. In Monty Python, the actors playing as guards were instructed not to laugh, but they had no idea what was coming in the next scene. Upon the mention of Biggest Dickus, one of the guards started breaking into laughter.
I have a very great friend in Rome called Biggest Dickus.
After noticing this, Michael Palin decided to roll with it and began testing other guards to see if they'd laugh.
Dickus. Dickus.
One guard was even sucking in his cheeks to prevent laughter because the other two had already failed.
Dickus. Dickus.
Ugh, the memes.
The memes. I do enjoy fucking Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is God.
He's got a new movie coming out.
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember what one
Free
it
Guy?
was coming. Yeah, the one where he's in a gang or some shit. Basically SAO but Western. And actually good.
And actually, pretty much.
God, SAO has so much potential.
Who has so much potential?
SAO has so much potential.
Oh.
Meh.
And then they went to the fucking incest shit, and then they just ruined their series.
After the incest shit's not too bad. Like, Gun Gale, the
Yeah,
Gun Gale
but,
and
like,
Mine arc is not too bad.
I feel like a hurdle for enjoying a TV show shouldn't be incest unless it's Game of Thrones, and even then, that show's shit.
I enjoyed it, but like the second to last season, I just stopped watching because it got fucking boring. It was the
You
same
want to know
shit
why I
every other
hate
day.
Game of Thrones? And this is why I'm personally bitter about Game of Thrones. And I know I've said this probably a million times.
Fuck ups. Go on.
1 second. Back in range. I was like, why is the TV still on? So then you were just chilling in here, so... Come on, Chiva, let's go bed. No, the reason I hate Game of Thrones is because when they got to the last 2 seasons, the original directors bailed, and they fired the original director of the Star Wars new trilogy, who made the first movie that wasn't bad, and then he made the last movie, but he was the last director to come in to stuff that had already been made, which is why the second movie sucks dick, and why the last movie feels rushed. Because they hired the fucking dumbass brothers that made that fucking TV show to work on the second movie, and they fucked it up so bad that they weren't allowed to work on the third movie. And when they did that shit, they fucked up the last season of Game of Thrones, which is why it went fucking batshit crazy and just took the plot and shat on it. So they ruined 2 things. They ruined the Game of Thrones series, and they ruined my fucking Star Wars.
Star Wars is ass. Rey is a trashier main protagonist.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? If they would have let the original dude work on the trilogy all the way through, it wouldn't have been as unbearable.
Was he behind Rey?
Was he behind her?
Or no, was he... Did the first guy, I'm guessing he directed the first movie.
He directed the first movie, but keep in mind Disney had him make specific characters. He was only following what he was told, but he did have a direction. That's why the second movie makes 0 fucking sense. And takes place mostly in a casino. Because the fucking dumbass brothers that made Game of Thrones made it. And it's also why the third movie was so fucking long, because he had to fucking wrap the plot together because they fucked off with the second movie.
Second movie, that's where they were...
That's the fucking one where they got stuck in the casino for the entire movie while everybody's fucking dying.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was just trying to fucking remember the plot. I couldn't remember. I remember the first one, I just fucking really hate Rey.
Understandable.
God, out of everyone, if she actually had like some actual character progression besides being fucking gifted, she would have been a much more likable protagonist, but she was basically given everything.
You know that they were gonna have like an actual direction with that, but since he had to wrap it all together in the movie and a half pretty much, that's why their fucking characters seem like shit. Also,
I was talking about from the first movie.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, she is.
Well, she is a Mary Sue. She went up against Kylo Ren, one who's trained in dark side force, trained by fucking Luke himself. In the way of the Force, versus someone who's never held a fucking lightsaber or barely knows how to control the Force at all, and somehow she won. Like, no, she'd get fucking slaughtered. If it was to be canonical and correct to the universe, but as soon as Disney bought the universe, basically they went, yeah, nah, all this old shit, yeah, nah, not canon. Because fuck Disney.
Well, they have done good by like the Bad Batch, the fucking Rebels, the live action Mandalorian. Like Disney's good at doing the stuff outside of the movies. They are not good at doing the movies.
No, the Mandalorian is really good. I'm not sure about the anime. I've not really watched much of it.
Oh, dude, the animated stuff, that's where it's at. Because it goes directly into the Mandalorian. You can't really watch the Mandalorian without watching Rebels and without watching the Clone Wars. I mean, you can, but like, there's so much shit that interweaves. You'd be doing yourself a disservice, essentially.
I'll eventually get around to watching it, but I don't really fucking care. Ugh. Probably the funniest thing is when I'm not really giving a shit about the series and just seeing everyone complaining about fucking breast armor on the Mandalorian. It fucking tickled me pink.
Oh, I'm one of those people who I really didn't give a fuck about the breast armor of the Mandalorian. Who fucking cares?
Also, she had tatas. The armor's form thing, so of course it's going to show her tatas. It's not like they did it like fucking MMO style where it's just like, you know what, boob armor, that's it. They did it in a very respectful and in-universe way, I'd say.
Yeah, but it's fucking virgins who don't fucking get out.
No, it wasn't that. It was Twitter. What if fucking women and all that complained on Twitter?
Complain about what?
Once they got virgins. The boob armor. Or the, like, what you would call, like, the virgin Star Wars nerds didn't give a shit because it's in lore.
Oh. Well, I don't
So
know.
I started complaining and be like, why did you have to show that she has tits? It's like, well, first she has tits.
Would you like us to wrap her boobs in duct tape and make her uncomfortable when she acts?
Or would you like us to basically show that their uniforms, yes, utilitarian, but still, you can still show that you have tits. And I think the male armor is a lot more. It's not as bad as like the OG Batman with like the fucking nipple parts, but it's pretty fucking close.
Okay, let's be real here. That Batman is not OG Batman. That is one director who thought that there should be the bat nipples. I swear to God, the bat nipples are not the best Batman.
Yes, they are.
Look at my bionics.
Every Batman should have bat nipples.
You only want that because you're gay and you like black men, so that's the best of both worlds for you. Because you're like,
no, I just
black
find it really
nipples.
fucking funny. I just find the entirety of the comedic, because I hate to fucking say it, but What If Batman isn't that fucking serious. And I like that they've taken it with the Batman series, taking it very serious, but I like when they just, you know what, we're gonna have some stupid fun with it. Like, they can barely interact with, like, the Riddler, and a few of the other villains because they're just a bit too fucking weird. Because predominantly all the newer ones have just dealt with the fucking Joker. Which is good, I enjoyed the Joker as a character, but at the end of the day, there's a lot more villains you could have him go up against.
Well, the new one is, I believe, against the Riddler.
A few of the other ones were...
No, the new one that's about to come out with fucking Edward from fucking Twilight as Batman.
Oh.
Honestly, it doesn't look bad.
I have to have a look, but...
his
so fucking garbage.
His bat symbol is made out of the gun that killed his parents.
Fucking edgy.
I was like, Jesus. No chill.
Yeah, I think the only other villain that really fucked with in like the like movie, like more modern movies was probably Scarecrow, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see. They did Bane, Scarecrow. They've done Bane in all versions because they've done Bane twice. They did like Macho Bane and they did Cuban Bane.
Modern Bane.
New ones. Yeah.
I actually liked the new Bane.
He wasn't bad. He was more traditional. He was lacking the venom.
Yeah, which is more accurate depending on what timeline you're going off.
Well, when he first meets Batman, he doesn't have it, but he also dies in that movie, so which means he never gets it.
Yeah, which is not accurate.
Yeah.
But, what was I gonna say? I don't fucking know. I think most of the movies at the moment that are coming out are kind of shit. It's kind of depressing.
Fucking Space Jam's a perfect fucking example.
They took our bunny boobs. It's fucked up.
Bro. No, the bunny boobs aren't even the worst part.
I know. The original B.I.G. I have heard. I was sat on my fucking tablet, and I was sat in the shower this morning, or yesterday morning, and that advert came on, and I heard the original P.I.G. I was like, no, you filth. You took the tits, and you said cringe.
Yeah, dude, that entire movie is just cringe.
It's so fucking bad.
I hate when they do that to fucking, like, great franchises. Because Bill Murray was in the first one, and it was a really good fucking movie. They just had to fuck it up.
That's why I'm happy that anime's beating a lot of the Western created shit. Comic books are getting absolutely fucking demolished by anime or manga at this point in time. Anime is becoming a lot more popular in the West.
And so are, like, comic book movies like Invincible, or comic book series like Invincible and shit like that.
Yeah, then you look at, like, movies and the fucking, what's it called? Demon Slayer movie came out and that was incredibly popular.
Apparently it was, like, really good in the West, and everybody was fucking surprised, and I was like, no, that makes sense.
Like, a lot of people, even people who don't like anime, but that I know went to see the Demon Slayer movie, they're like, I don't get it, well, because I never watched it, but fuck, it's a really good movie. I'm like, yeah, what are you gonna go watch? He's like, I'm gonna go watch the series now so I can understand. I'm like, fucking do right. A lot of the Western shit's gonna be slowly replaced by a lot more Eastern culture, because for some reason a lot of, like, Korean dramas
Shiva,
and
your asshole
Japanese
is, like,
drama.
so rotten. Holy fuck. My nose just farted and, like, bro, it, like, burned my nose.
You just got fucking pepper sprayed by your dog's ass.
Bro, she gives skunks a run for their money.
But fucking nah. Yeah, so the Western media, I think, is gonna, until they, like, pull all the bullshit out of, like, our movies and comic books, they're gonna fail.
Yep.
All you have to do is look at the fucking new
like,
comic DC's released.
Like James Gunn is doing the new Suicide Squad, so, like, it actually looks pretty dope, I'm not even gonna lie.
It does look good. My main problem is that whole fucking Birds of Prey movie. That movie was so fucking garbage. Made all the characters so fucking unlikable.
Oh, yeah.
To the point that even though the last who played Harley Quinn's hot as shit, even I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing it, even with her there. And it's not
like,
her fault. But God, that movie was garbage. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was talking about DC Comics. Yeah, DC Comics have released... Oh, moment, I'm actually not gonna tell you, I'm gonna fucking show you it.
Show me it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Remember Starfire from Team Titan, right?
Yeah,
Or Starfire.
yeah.
This is the new thing that DC Comics is releasing.
Don't tell me it's the Teen Titans stuff.
No. It's worse. I'm gonna send it in the end.
It's worse. No.
The one with the
No.
black hairs are the main protagonists in that.
I am not Starfire, and it's a fucking emo girl who's fat. I've seen that. I've seen that. Apparently, like, everybody's pissed off about it.
Yeah, because they couldn't give us an actual good one. It's meant to be for like young adults, but still, it's like, come on, bro. How are you gonna fuck our series up like that? Probably the funniest one is like, yeah, this is for young adults, but they say the mythical fuck word.
Dude, Jesus, like, what the fuck, man? Like, yeah, I've seen that, and like, I've known how pissed off people were. That's some bullshit. You got DC over here, fucking pulling fucking cancel culture, fucking weird shit. I feel.
Oh
I
no,
feel
they're
like,
following in a Marvel suit. Marvel released one earlier, which I can't remember what it's called now.
if you can show me that one, I don't think it's in the same context.
Oh, 1 second.
Because if it's Moon Girl, she's actually a character. Because if it's the Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur shit, like, yeah, they're actual characters. Like, that's...
That's life in the
No, it's not that.
I need you to look at my bionics.
You remember the older comic called New Warriors?
Oh, you're talking about the X-Men movie?
No, comic book.
Yeah, okay, yes, on the New Warriors, okay.
I'll grab them. I'll grab the original image of the New Warriors. Right, here's the original. I go check DMs.
Okay.
As you know, that's the original. Here's the New Warriors.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they did the LGBTQ shit.
No, that is Safe Space and some other shit. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Tell me what their names are.
I believe the one what looks like the pink-haired one. I think that's safe. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to look them. Gonna have to look it up.
You're gonna have to read
I think it's
these
Safe
names.
Space.
Come back. I'm here for my mastiff. Sure. Come back if you feel anything unusual from your bionics. But it will be the flesh.
Right. You have Screen Time, whose powers are basically that somehow he's connected to the internet.
Oh no.
The pink hair and the blue one are Snowflake and Safe Space.
Wait, isn't Snowflake gay?
I don't know. The one with like the swoopy emo hair is B negative.
Okay.
Then the one at the very end, the bigger one, is Trailblazer. I'll send you the article.
Somehow she's the least cringe, and she's a fat.
Wait till you. Oh, wait till you fucking read it, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's where all their names are, so you can actually meet them.
Marvel's
Go
introducing a
read that.
handful of new and exciting characters. Oh no. Screaming Rat, you're fucking retarded. It's a reboot?
Yes, reboot completely.
Marvel unveiled teen heroes joining the new Warrior team, with recruits each bringing something new and interesting to the table. Oh my god, dude, she's a big bitch. She makes Mei from fucking Overwatch look skinny. She's fucking massive.
Just read through their descriptions of what they are.
The New Warriors haven't been a major force in comics since the 90s after debuting in Thor 411. They represent a younger alternative to the Avengers. Nova, Night Thrasher, Speedball, and Namorita, original iteration. But they haven't had a single series besides the first volume to last more than 20 issues over the years. Okay. The new series will be written by Daniel Kibblesmith, Loki, and drawn by Luciano Vecchio, Ironheart. The book will feature. Wait, is this made by the person who made Loki into a woman and a child?
I don't know.
The book will feature
I
Night
don't
Thrasher, Firestar, Speedball, Namorito, Silhouette, and Rage, teaching the new members who are heavily influenced by today's culture on how to be heroes. Here's a breakdown of the new characters. Screen time. The newest warriors are very Gen Z, and screen time isn't an exception. He's described as a super teen obsessed with memes. Oh no. That can connect his brain to the internet thanks to experimental internet gas. That's not... Yes, you read that correctly. Those powers would surely come in handy when the new warriors need to quickly Google something on the battlefield. That's so cringe. It's literally Siri.
Oh wait, it only gets worse.
He's literally Siri. Snowflake and Safe Space are twins with psychic powers. Safe Space is a jock who can generate defensive force fields. Meanwhile, Snowflake is a yeah, that's what I thought. Snowflake is a non-binary and creates snowflake-shaped shurikens. Snowflake and Safe Space are the classic offensive-defensive combination. Oh my god, B negative. Is the only recruit with, at the moment, known connections to the Marvel Universe. The teen living vampire was exposed to Michael Morbius' blood as a kid, which resulted in him becoming a living vampire himself. He's music-obsessed and has a punk rock attitude. Cable-Smith said Vecchio took inspiration from Morbius and his bloodsuckers from the 90s Spider-Man animated series. Frankly, the design looks great. Honestly, B negative, not that bad.
Oh wait.
Okay.
B negative isn't the worst.
I was gonna say B negative. Honestly, could just be a comic character, like without these fucking retards. Trailblazer. Lastly, rounding out the recruits is Trailblazer. Her powers: she got a magical backpack. Oh no, she's fucking Dora the Explorer.
Dora.
Can access pocket dimensions. So what? She's Dora Kirby. Meanwhile, she can literally pull things or put things from different dimensions across space and time. Where did she get that Jack Kirby-looking knapsack? Oh, wow. Kibblesmith said she claims to get her power from God, but not the God you're thinking of. That's going to be a really interesting plot. String to pull on with some serious comic possibilities. Oh my fucking god. She's obese Dora?
Yeah.
All in all, the new team looks to be welcome additions to the Marvel Universe. Bringing back the title with old and new characters was a great call. We'll see what brings the old and new Warriors together. Oh, Screen Rant, you fucking failed me.
Yeah. But yeah, no, by the way, that one hasn't... They were supposed to release that, but then COVID hit and I'm just not ever announced it when they're going to release it.
It's probably for the best.
Fucking facts.
Like, holy
Firstly, the entire thing's tone deaf as shit.
Holy
internet
shit,
gas?
dude. Internet gas? What does that even mean? I can deal with radioactive spiders. I can deal with fucking toxic waste. I can deal with fucking steroids that make you Captain America. I could put up with a lot of bullshit. I can deal with somebody slipping something in your drink, making you the Absorbing Man, Loki. That's literally Absorbing Man. He got Bill Cosby and he got superpowers because Loki wanted somebody to fight Thor. So, like, all of that, like, I can tolerate. But, like, that level...
Because it makes sense. But internet gas, it sounds like something that your crazy aunt or crazy grandma would complain about that is going to, like, give us COVID or some shit.
I know, and that's horrible.
I know, and it's like, this was supposed to be like a new woke Gen Z comic. It's like, this is why you were failing.
Dude, I think I've unlocked a new level of depression.
New facts! And imagine me, already pre-knowing this. Oh, it sucked. I understand why most days I'm willing to blow my fucking brains out. that is just rattling in there. Hunter, you got your headset on?
Yes, I do. Why?
Because I can hear myself through your mic.
Oh, can you? One second. Let me. Okay, what about now?
But yeah, good. I thought you just got into like a deep depression and just dropped your fucking headset.
Oh, I'm thinking about it. Don't tempt me.
Just drop your
I'm
headset
more
into the wall
upset
and go
than
on coming
finding out
strings.
Bryce was in a car accident and killed people. Dude, I fucking
To be honest,
know.
to be honest, if Bryce told me that, I would actually believe him, but you'd be chatting forward.
Everything you said is
That's kind of
bullshit.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, no. That's what they're doing. That's why DC Comics and Marvel are fucking dying.
It's for the best.
That's why manga. It is for the fucking best of creating that shit.
It's for the best. They need to die. Make an abomination like that, you deserve to suffer.
Yeah. Was it Marvel did theirs first, and the entire backlash? I think Marvel like, yeah, no, we cannot fucking release this. But DC, since they are always falling behind Marvel, like, hey, we need to do something to piss the entirety of everyone else off.
Just wow. Like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I can just feel you wishing to kill yourself.
I think I want to jump off a bridge.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, Marvel and DC Comics are great.
I think I want to let
Superman
Bryce
and all
drive
that, then
me
I
in
show
the
you
country
that.
just to see the end result.
Without your seatbelt and with a machete duct taped to the fucking airbag.
Ain't no fucking shit, just fucking end it. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. And the worst part is I've known about at least the Marvel for a fucking minute. And I learned about the fucking DC about 2 or 3 days ago. Fuck, it makes me die that I know that is going to exist. I'm happy that Marvel fucking sent up, but I doubt DC will.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but fucking... Oh. What to play.
Russian roulette with a fully loaded gun.
Russian roulette with a fully loaded 1911. God, I am debating death though.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I want to tell you something right now. I'm gonna be real with you for a second. Holy fuck. In the last few months, I met a girl that I thought I was head over heels for, and she got knocked out by somebody else. That hurt. In the last year, my 2 grandparents died, and then my family disowned me because they were like, nah, this fucker's too brown, and that hurt. Bryce just got into a car accident and killed somebody, and fucking might have killed 2. He might have got a twofer, and honestly worrying about those other people over him, that hurts. Finding out that my dad didn't want to get me a birthday present, and instead just threw money in my direction, that hurt. All of those combined don't hurt me enough to equal that fucking bullshit that I just witnessed. Holy fuck, dude. I'm a man that has suffered. And clearly I can suffer some more.
I was just like scrolling down because I was going back through, and I just saw the fuck. I just saw the artist and writer for I Am Not Starfire.
Oh no, who is it?
I think she put herself a bit too much in her story.
Oh
Go
no.
on.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. She looks like that fat ugly bitch.
Exactly, she is, as it says here, the artist and the writer, and the Canadian, so it makes sense.
We need to fucking hand her over to the Mounties for fucking international war crimes.
Just look how they massacred our boy. I wouldn't mind if they made like a new new Teen Titan. That'd be pretty cool, but not if it was to be by that dude. No. You know what even the worst part is?
What?
There's a video explaining it.
No.
And would you like me to send you that video?
Oh no. Don't make me suffer anymore. Don't do
I'm
it.
debating it. Fuck it. And Snapchat. Here's the YouTube link.
Oh no.
Officially released by the DC YouTube.
I'm Mandy. All
So
my
this is
life,
real.
I've been the kid of a superhero. But really, I'm like the opposite of my mom, Starfire. She can fly and shoot starbolts. I can't do any of that. Now, Blackfire, my evil aunt, shows up and tells me it's time to meet my fate. So now, I have to battle her for the throne of Tamarin, wherever that is. And since I'm not my mother, what happens next is going to be totally messed up.
Oh no, she wrote herself in as Starfire's child?
Yes.
But there's already been Starfire's child. Why is it a reboot? Why is it?
Because fuck you.
No.
Welcome to depression.
No. Fucking. Bro, this is the new Great Depression and I fucking hate it. White people
You're
don't know
welcome.
suffering.
welcome to what I've been dealing with. Ugh. But yeah, no. That's what it is, and that's why I've been so depressed lately and wanting to die, is because I know that shit's going to exist.
That's why you were gone for a week.
Yeah. Oh, I had a shotgun in my possession and I was debating to fucking pulling the trigger.
Holy fuck, I feel like Kurt Cobain had the right idea all along.
Yeah, he was just ahead of the curve. Yeah, but that's why I've been saying, like, as much as you can say, like, yeah, other comics, but other comics exist, if this is what they're pushing for, you know they're going to fucking die.
Bro, they can't get women to read comic books. Has been their problem lately. And then they make that kind of shit. Bro, you're gonna make the men run away.
They already are. Because, like, the sport, a lot of the more, like, fucking liberal people are just like, yeah, we're gonna inject politics into the comics because... And movies too, and Western movies too. We're going to inject politics into it because that's what everyone wants from their escape, the thing they use for escaping the monotony of life. Is more IRL in fucking comic books. Like, yes, that's what we need.
Oh my god, did my game just crash?
Yeah, it's why I fucking hate Funimation.
Out of video memory, trying to allocate rendering resource. Make sure your video card has the minimum required memory. Like, this game just can't handle playing. So if I play this game while streaming, the game's like...
It doesn't like it.
Go fuck yourself, pretty much. Like, it's too much. Can't do it. Need a new fucking Xbox so bad, but I want to get the fucking, what's it called, I'll make sure that my audio is even coming through in any of this. I don't even know whether or not to feel anything. Oh, yeah, it still works as long as I remain frozen in time at this screen in utter pain and agony. Bro, oh, you want to know what sucked today? I go look at this vehicle that's supposedly being sold for about 10 grand under 100,000 miles. And I was like, bro, it's a truck. And I'm like, sweet. And I'm like, it's a single cab. I can live with that. And so we go out to go look at this vehicle. And my grandma was like, this will be a great vehicle for you. So I guess it said 3 owners. One owner didn't have it very long. He was an old man. He gave it to a kid, and the kid like did some shit to it, and then the kid didn't even drive it because he got a car that he decided he wanted instead because his family had money. So then this other old guy, 30 or 40-year-old dude, got it. So I go out and look at this vehicle, and I'm thinking, hey, it's the make, model, and whatever, so it's got all the fixins, and I like that. I enjoy that. I go out there, it's got a fucking Hemi.
Ooh.
And I was like,
I like that.
I don't need a Hemi.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.